Cutting edge scale guys, Nexas here, and welcome back to Destiny 2. And in today's video guys, we have another bug to go over. I know I did a bug kind of video yesterday, but there is a massive glitch in Destiny, which I will say from all my years of playing since D1, D2, this is the biggest glitch I have ever seen in terms of how you can do it. It's pretty easy-ish, and also the effects it has. This is basically turning legendary weapons into exotic weapons. So you can already see when I hover over my Amulet, you can see that it has the exotic perk, Screaming Swarm. So craftable weapons at the moment, if you see the screen now, if you're really quick with obviously switching out your weapons, so if you pick the Striga and you quickly switch to, of course, the Amulet AR2, the Amulet AR2 will now get that exotic perk for the Striga as its intrinsic trait. So any sort of exotic that has a really cool intrinsic trait, you can apply that to some craftable legendary weapons. It's freaking dope. Obviously, you got to be quick, and I will say it is somewhat frame dependent, so lower your frames if you really want to try this out. But you can do it with exotics, like obviously the Striga. You can do it with the Dread Messenger too, of course, because that's craftable now. DMT is craftable now as well, and so is the Revision Zero. So you can get those intrinsic traits on some legendary weapons. You got to be really quick. And for me, I had to use my WASD keys to actually kind of navigate the menu. But it's not just the exotic intrinsic you can put on the weapon as well. You can, of course, put other legendary intrinsic onto the weapon too. So if you look at my Amulet here, this is an aggressive frame. So I basically put my Ragnar B onto my Amulet AR2, which leads to some absolutely funky carnage. When I say this is broken and it's a mad glitch, guys, this is one of the most insane glitches you can actually do. It really messes up weapons so much. I will go into PvE with it because I want to showcase it there. I'm not going to go into PvP, guys, because this will lead to like one-shotting and like just absolute carnage PvP, and PvP is in a bad state already. And also, I don't want to get banned for doing PvP because it will ruin the player experience. But we're going to do some PvE with our freaking Striga auto and of course the other weapons. So without further ado, let's go into some PvE with our broken ass glitch. Alrighty, so we are going to go into a Nightfall, of course, with our little glitch that could. And you'll see it once they start getting kills and everything like that. You'll see the Striga popping off. That's my Striga, by the way. That's, of course, the Screaming Swarm proccing on a freaking auto rifle of all things. And it's not just the auto. You can put it on any sort of weapon that's craftable. So it has to be craftable weapons, but you just got to be quick with it. So basically, if you're fast with your menuing and everything like that, you can get this spamming so well. And I don't even know what the necrotic grips and everything will be like in this, but yeah, it's pretty filthy, I'm not gonna lie. You can get rid of so much carnage. As I said, you can do it with I think the Vox Obscuro one, the Dread Messenger, that seems to be causing all sorts of chaos. Mainly that one is like the most broken one out of them all. But you can see the Screaming freaking Swarm is going in. Get an SMG rocking with it. You can use obviously Might and Mini Tool. Obviously there is other SMGs like the Akatos ones. It's just carnage, guys. This is legit one of the most broken things I've seen. It works for heavy weapons. It works for anything you can quickly navigate to, like I showed at the start. It will work. It will freaking work. Now, actually, I'll show you the aggressive frame one as well. So, of course, the aggressive frame one, it's going to be a little bit different. Okay, this one it'll still merc, but it's going to be a lot different in terms of how it works and everything. So, obviously, aggressive frames shouldn't be there, but oh my god, it's just so stupid. I knew this one was gonna be ridiculous in terms of damage. Just look at that thing. Look at it. Oh, it's like so glitchy. It doesn't know what to do and it's after recorrecting itself. Oh guys, this glitch is ridiculous. The Striga one's fun, don't get me wrong. It is a little bit broken obviously because it's an exotic brick, but it still kind of works as intended. This one does not. This is freaking insane. As I said, there's some heavy weapons as well you can do. There's a ton of different combos depending on what you have crafted, but yeah, this one is definitely one of the most broken ones. Legit, an aggressive frame shotgun built onto an auto rifle. It basically gives me the range of the auto rifle, but the burst of the aggressive frame. So you can kind of see I'm basically spamming shotgun shots. So oh my god. Oh yeah, I'm telling you boys, this is the dream, the PvE dream. This is why I was saying I didn't want to go into PvP, by the way, because you can imagine basically an auto rifle shooting like a shotgun. First of all, I get reported for cheating because this is what hackers pretty much use. If you ever come across the guys who use freaking Xenophage at Mach 20, that's pretty much what this is like now. So PvE, it was like the safer bet, and also obviously PvP. Just look at that damage. Oh my good god. All right. You can see how much it kind of breaks the game, that sometimes it just gives us HP back because they're like, wait a minute, he shouldn't be able to hit him that hard. He shouldn't be able to kill him that quickly. What is this? But yeah, obviously, if I went into PvP, I could one-shot everybody. It can be funny, but it just ruins everyone else's experience, so I didn't want to do that. But when it goes to PvE, obviously, it's hella fun. And as I said, it's just kind of a simple sort of glitch to kind of do. Dread Messenger definitely is another one that kind of breaks the game a little bit. But here comes another freaking barrier champ. I mean, I wonder if these guys are wondering if I'm cheating or not. They must think I'm cheating. It's legit the stupidest glitch I have ever seen in my life. It is freaking so disgusting. I have no words. As I said, it is gonna all be about speed. So if you are trying to do it and it's not really working out too well, you keep on going into like the Striga menu or the shotgun menu. Don't be afraid. Don't be like alarm saying it's not gonna work for you. You do have to kind of you do gotta be patient with it. It's not gonna be a first time thing or anything like that. It'll take a bunch of freaking tries. And also, I will definitely say that especially PC players, I definitely would suggest that you obviously take it off probably your SSD and also cap your frames to like 30. I've only seen people as well who are on console. I've only seen newer gen people being able to do this. I haven't seen anyone like a PS4 doing it, so I don't know if it's possible for you guys, which is quite unfortunate. But definitely, if you do get it, tell me in the comments if you do get it on the PS4. It's basically just all about the quick fingers and the keys and everything like that. You just got to be a little bit quick, but once you kind of get it down pat, or once you get your first kind of one crafted, you kind of realize just how kind of easy it is. And as I said, barrier champs just get absolutely murked. You can kind of see sometimes I'm getting precision shots. It's just like a normal auto, and then it kind of goes back to the aggressive frame. It's mainly because this is like big ass glitch, so it's not meant to work like that, but you can kind of see, especially because this is freaking barrier champ. It just gets absolutely murked. Oh, hey buddy, you think you're gonna just death tongue my ass? No sir, no tongue on my ass today. And oh, that actually came out really wrong. I just heard that now, guys. We just ignore that, okay? We just freaking ignore that. Unstoppable ogre. He's not even stunned, and we can still absolutely just freaking drop him. Oh, it's so good. As I said, you can put this on an SMG or whatever. I think the Amit's probably the quickest one because it's legit on the first menu, so it's super easy to kind of navigate to this one. That's the only reason I'm kind of using the Amit so much. But as I said, if you got tons of other weapons you can craft, the freaking world is your oyster. You can put on pretty much anything as long as you are quick with the menus, boys. As long as you are freaking speed and you're Sonic, you can do whatever you want. Just look at the headshot damage as well. Oh, this is just filthy. This is legit disgusting. As I said, I think your best effects are gonna be when you get like the auto rifle with the freaking shotgun effect, and oh my god, look at that damage. But your best effect is gonna be when you put the shotgun on like to an auto rifle or whatever, because obviously you're basically spamming an auto rifle or a shotgun as an auto rifle. But I will definitely say overall, it's super, super fun. If anything, all this glitch shows me is that this is what the Cerberus +1 should have been like, right? An auto rifle that can do stuff like this. Oh, the damage is freaking insane. This is not a heavy weapon, by the way. This is legit just a primary weapon, and look at his HP. Look at the boss's HP just get absolutely freaking nuked. Oh my god, it's so ridiculous. Immune already? That's because, honestly, I think I'm after glitching out the boss because I think I made him immune because I hit him so hard that it needs to recalibrate his health. I don't think it realizes that he's freaking dead. There we go. Oh, yep, there we go again. It actually glitches the boss out. Oh, God. All right, boys. I'm sorry. Look at that now. He's freaking weaked. Glitches his health out. As I said, you can kind of see its server side where it's it bounces their HP back a little bit because obviously I'm doing so much over time. I think the game just doesn't really recognize it can't compute fast enough, so the server kind of has a little bit of a hard time. So it might cause issues for Bungie, and they definitely will start patching somehow. I don't know what they're really going to do though, because there's so many combinations of weapons. There's so many people already who have crafted, so it's really hard to kind of see what they're going to do, and especially because it's messing with exotics and legendaries, which for me anyway is just like a big no-no on Bungie's part when they talk about freaking exotic interactions and everything. This is obviously my exotic version of it again with the oh my god, look at that, with the Gorsma Striga and my Amit. So yeah, I don't know how Bungie are gonna really patch this. I mean, they're gonna have to 100% because this is absolutely broken. I'm dead. But yeah, it doesn't even matter if you die. It doesn't matter if you log out of the game, if you quit, if you come back. Once you have this weapon built, it's part of your inventory. That's it. It is in your game. So yeah, I will definitely say that it is legit probably the most broken thing I've ever used in Destiny. And I mean, there has been some wild glitches. Maybe you guys can tell me of other glitches that have probably been worse than this like that, but I don't think I've ever had a freaking glitch like this that legit makes me feel like a full-on hacker. We have Prometheus Lens, but that just came out a little bit too hot. That wasn't like a glitch. Well, it was a glitch but Bungie's part, but there was nothing you really had to do. This is legit something you had to find in game that just completely breaks it. And yeah, it's ridiculous. It is freaking ridiculous. I am almost afraid to use this on the boss again because I don't know if I'm gonna glitch his ass out. And oh wait, where's my auto freaking rifle? I want the shotgun. There we go. Look at his HP. You know what? We're actually going to just try and finish this a little bit because I do not want to glitch his ass out, and I'm going to die. There we go. But yeah, I will definitely say this whole glitch, man, this is all sorts of freaking messed up broken. You can do, as I said, so many different combos. As long as you can switch from one weapon to another, you'll be able to put that intrinsic trait onto the weapon you're switching to. So as I said, all the intrinsic exotics can go onto any sort of legendary you can equip. I don't know where you can put like a glaive intrinsic onto an auto rifle if you really want to, but the effects do vary. The shotgun on the auto rifle though, this seems to be like the main one that's just like, it's freaking insane. I mean, oh my god, look at it. Well, that is it for me, and of course this crafting glitch. This is legit, as I said, one of the most insane glitches I've used in a freaking while. I mean, there's not much to it in terms of, it is kind of hard to do, but once you kind of get down the movement of it and the keys of it, it's actually kind of easy. As I said, you kind of have to use the WASD keys on PC, or like kind of move with your arrow keys, whatever way you want to do it. And then obviously you got a quick switch and everything, but once you get that quick switching down, I'm telling you, it gets a lot easier. And it's super easy to kind of get things onto because it's the one that's in the very first tab, so it's super kind of easy to get going. But I will say overall, yeah, shotgun on the freaking Amadeo 2 is definitely one of the best ones you can kind of get going. You can get, of course, your exotic intrinsics, but this is legit the most broken glitch I think I've ever used in D2. It makes you feel like a full-on hacker. People pay good money to hack like this. And I can do it for free. As I said, please don't try going to Crucible with it. You will absolutely annihilate people, yeah, but honestly, you might get banned for it. I feel like Bungie could do that, considering that it is definitely hampering or it's abusing other players. Don't use this in PvP. I think if you want to have some fun with it though, PvE is definitely the best spot. I think that you can do well in PvE with it, of course. But overall, this glitch, it's absolutely freaking nasty. This is legit what the most broken glitch I've ever used, period. I've been here since D1 start, and I don't think I've ever done a glitch in this game where it's been this freaking broken. Yeah, you've had the odd ones where you push ATN off a cliff and everything like that, but this one just works everywhere and it annihilates everything. ATN's one thing, you can only use it there, but this one absolutely annihilates everything. So yeah, 100%. Give it a shot if you want to have some fun PvE over the weekend. Bungie might disable it sometime soon, so I'd get my booty on the grind for it. I don't know how they're going to retroactively fix this because it's in my inventory and everything, but overall, yeah, I will definitely say this is dang freaking nasty. But regardless, if you like the video, show us a like, and really see more content, subscribe, and fantastic day, and hopefully I'll see you next collective in the next one.